With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Orbits of Dublin. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Orbits of Dublin taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. To the right side and complete to Njoku. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Watson now to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 47 yards. Watson changing the play. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They run it again with Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Here's Watson. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake, trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now they'll change things up. After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Go ahead.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Yo.
Throwing is Jackson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Joe Tryon Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's fielded at the 45. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it'll be 2nd down. Look at this Baltimore defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Watson, option left. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Deshaun Watson, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Orbits are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard
line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now Lamar changing the play. They'll run it again with Henry. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him, it should open up things for you.
A run with Henry on 1st down, but nowhere to go there as he can't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Steps away.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Oh, they're changing this at the line. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. In motion, the tight end. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only about 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Giovanni Ricci, his first touchdown on the year. And the Orbit's decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Now it's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short.
Hey, come on.
It's 4th down.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Let's go. Get hot. You change it.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. George Kittle, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are back within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Escaping the pressure right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 75 yards. And the Orbits are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
Again, it's Henry. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Connects with Kittle underneath. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Go. Yeah.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Complete. It's Henry. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a 2nd and 6.
You change it.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Report! 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 Return it.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Oh, and that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, Eazy, shut up. You at X, you at X. Hey. 13.
To throw is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards on the play.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. Now Jackson looking to throw on 2nd down. He completes it to Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And that's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Go ahead. Hey, hey. Finish it up.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, Eazy, sit up.
Henry. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Middle.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Tucker with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the pre. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way down to the 37. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
And they'll bring Judy in motion right.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. A give running right is Chubb. Fighting through. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Orbits look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Jackson on first down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Lamar changing the look.
Hey, middle.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And that is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Ready?
2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. This is something that we've seen from Lamar Jackson since back in his Louisville days. He can be so dangerous with the RPO.
Yeah, and whoever designed the RPOs, it's almost like they had a guy like Lamar Jackson in mind because of his ability to do everything. He can tuck it and throw it. He can tuck it and run it. He can hand it off inside when he gets the right read. Bottom line is most teams want him to hand it off because when he takes off and goes, he can break down a defense.
Hey, middle.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that pick six, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up and were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, though?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains, wear down the clock, and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Set.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 96 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Watson now going to run the option right. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face, because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Try to take this home. They'll run. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Onward.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yo.
Jackson. He's got Henry. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
One last shot for Jackson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
But what a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for the Dubliners, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.